Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Bahraini Dinar, and in this video, referring to Sustainable Development Goals, Point 13, Climate Action, and the 14 Life Below Water, I bring you SIROS, Smart Trust System for Indonesia Incredible Tourism and Environmental Movement. Before we go to the explanation of the system, let me tell you the problems that be the reason why my team inspired to arranging this system. There are two core problems. The first one is tourism threats. In LIPI, we found that there are big amount of marine debris in 18 locations throughout Indonesia, which is each year there are amount of 0.27 to 0.59 million tons of traces sprayed into the sea each year. Can you imagine that? And the most ironic is 53% classified as plastic waste that is difficult to decompose. We should realize that these problems bring into the second core problems, which is carbon emission. The amount of traces inside the sea can bring the carbon emission, which also have the long-term big impact. Even though we can say that this is the long term, it is already happening in our sea. There are the phenomenon of coral bleaching due to the temperature and increasing acidity of seawater. What is the impact of Indonesia? It can be the big boomerang for our country because the amount of garbage is directly proportional to the number of the tourists, which is the tourist is the one who can invest to our tourism income. That is why we offer you this solution collaboration scheme that we made here. We divided into these two parts. The first one is the objects and the second one is the strategy. The first one, our object is of course reducing the plastic, because plastic and traces is the most important things we need to highlight here. But the second one is of course guided to tourists well, because where the traces come, of course, from the tourist itself. The third one is waste management, how we can manage the trace from the tourism into something better that can decrease the amount of traces in tourism object. So how? We are in digitalization revolution system that if we use the technology as well as we can, it can give us a huge benefit. Instead making the innovation from the technology, we also make a deal with advantages to our tourists. So the question, is there any system that can include all of your scheme into one system? Is it possible? That is how we introduce you SARA's Smart Resort System based on the collaboration of technology, tourism system, and waste management. The SARA system will work in several stages that will be carried out by tourists at the location, which are divided into 4 tourists and 4 producers themselves. So just to make it simple, guys, let's imagine when the tourists come, they of course order a hotel and traveling packing. Our system will enter into this package. When the tourists buying culinary, foods, beverages, and many others on the spot, they can using the package sold by our partner, and then the tourists during the trace into our smart trace bin. So let me explain to you the 4 tourist mechanism first. Every time they throw in the trace into our smart trace bin, they will get a point collected from the trace that thrown, and from those points they can exchange the point into various benefits. When they know, oh my god, if I throw this trash into the right place into this robot, I can get a lot of benefit. So the possibility that they will buy a huge amount of wood again and throw into the trash again will be bigger. And for the producer itself, after the tourists throwing the trash into the smart trash bin, the producer will recycle this trash and they can sell it to your MKM trading partner. Isn't it fascinating? After we planned and built the system well, we can make the offline marketing by throughout the billboard, brochure, and many other. The third one, of course, we cannot forget about the power of technology, which is online marketing. Promoting the new system, we can promoting the new system from many online platforms, travel agency, traveling website such as Traveloka, online shopping website, Instagram, Twitter, and many other. So yeah, that's the presentation about our smart robot system, SIROS. If you realize how important to save our planet, save our sea, save our tourism, especially our country, let's join us to build up this system. SIROS, Smart Trust System for Indonesia Incredible Tourism and Environmental Movement. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.